Hello. Got a lot of comments on the last video I made about installing a non-threaded BMX headset. I got another one, so I'm just gonna, let you watch me do it one more time. Again, guys, when you're putting the bearing on the bottom race, the ball side goes up. The balls of the ball bearing always interact with the bearing race directly. If you put it in upside down, it's gonna be a flat side in a round cup, and you know that's not gonna work. So once you get the bearing in there, and I already put the grease, by the way, you let that go up in there like so, and then it'll stay it for you. I always do this on the table. Everything else I do on the rack, but this part I do on the table. And then with this one, and this is like a $9 headset from eBay. Put the top bearing race on. Comes with a tapered cone washer thing. You put that in there and it'll snap in, boom, just like that. Then this headset came with this little tiny bearing, or this little tiny spacer. I don't know what it's for, but it came with it, so I'm gonna use it. And then to make sure we get our stem high enough, I am gonna have to have an additional spacer just to raise up the stem when we put it on. Of course, you know how we do it. We're gonna use carbon fiber because it looks rad. So we put that on. And then you take your super dope GT piston stem that I know all of you have just laying around. So I know you don't because they're pretty expensive and pretty rare. And then the top cap, check this out. 1972 GT Southern California top cap. Hard to find that. May not be priceless, but to me it's just, man, that's why we do this, finding parts like that. And then like I told you guys last time, it's the screw that you're putting into this top, this cap on your stem that literally holds everything together. It snugs up everything. So you don't want to over tighten it where you can't turn the handlebar, but you want to tighten it enough to where it's not jiggly. And we have it here on the table. We're making a movie, so I'm just going to tighten it up, about like so, just like that. That feels pretty good right about there. And that's it. This is probably one of the newest bikes you'll ever see me work on. This is actually a dyno. It's a 2000 dyno. My rule is I'm not going to touch it unless it's at least 25 years old, right? Most of the stuff we do is 80s, 90s. This is one of my favorite dynos of all time. I love the square tube dyno. Like I said, this is a year 2000, so it's not like super old. It was ugly as hell when we got it. We powder coated it black. We're gonna black it out. I love the square tubes. This one's gonna have full custom decals. We're gonna cut our own vinyl and do it the way we do. No reason to put the original decal package on it because the original decals were ugly. UGLY, ugly. So we're gonna tighten it up. I just love the shape of this frame. It just looks fast, It's a cool race bike. So as this thing comes along, we got like 5 projects going on right now here at Sonoran Dragon. As this thing is coming together, I'm just gonna keep filming it because this thing's probably not gonna be here very long. As soon as we get it done, this one will be out the door. Very cool, very cool. Let me know what you think about the headset. Put it together while I was talking to you. Cheers.